Hi, hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss about the directions. Okay. In previous classes, I have discussed about syllogism, blood relations and coded inequalities. If you are visiting my channel first time means, please go and check those videos. You can get clarity about that. And in this class, I am going to discuss about the directions. In first class, this is the first class. In this class, we are going to know about the basics. As all we know, this is east, west, north and south, right? And now this is the northeast and northwest, southwest and southeast. Yeah, as you know, these are the directions, right? Now, yeah, this total part comes under 90 degrees. This particular part, we take it as 45 degrees, right? Now, how many 45 degrees? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 number. 45 into 8, that is 360 degrees. That means each one 360. Total is 360, right? By 8 is equals to 45 degrees. 360 degrees by, if we divide into 4 parts, 4 means 90 degrees. Yeah, that means this total part will take it as, we can take this total part as 90 degrees and this part as 45 degrees, right? That's all you know. If you don't know means this will be helpful for you, okay? What I want to say is, the person is walking in north direction means we can take it as the person walking towards straight. For suppose, in the question they have provided like the person is walking straight. Okay. Now what we have to do is, we can take it as the person is walking in north direction. Okay. Please note this point. That means if in the question they have provided like the person walking straight means, we can consider it as the person walking in north direction. Okay. For suppose, if the person is walking in north direction means, then we have to take the directions as ours, our direction. Okay. Ours right is that person's right and ours left is that person's left. Okay. The person walking north direction means that person having the same direction as ours. That is, that person's right is ours right. That person's left side is ours left side. Okay. Please note down this point also. Okay. This will be very helpful for you. Okay. If a person in south direction means his directions are opposite to ours. Okay. That person's left is ours right. That person's right is ours left. Okay. Now I am going to discuss some examples, that is very basic examples. Okay. Now then you can find it very easily. This is the question. Okay. Now we have to solve the answer. A walks 5 kilometers towards south. Okay. A walks 5 kilometers towards south. South direction means this direction, right? 5 kilometers. We have to determine with arrow. A is going downwards, so I have given downward arrow. Okay. Now we have to mark it as 5 kilometers. Okay. Towards south. Then turns to the right. As already I told you, right means now A is in south direction. If A is in south direction, his right is ours left. Okay. Now we have to go ours left side. Okay. Turns to right. After walking 3 kilometers, now he walked 3 kilometers from here. Okay, 3 kilometers. Now we have to give this arrow. Why? Because means A is walking in this direction. Got it? Now we have to take smaller line than this. Okay, he turns to the left. Okay, now A is facing this direction. This direction means left is downwards, right? Left and walks 5 kilometers. Now again A walks 5 kilometers downwards. Okay, 5 kilometers. Mark it as 5 kilometers. Finally, at what direction he is facing? Okay. Now, finally at what direction he is facing means finally he is in south direction. Got it? Finally he is in south direction. So, here what is the answer means he is now in south direction. I'll explain one more time. A walks 5 kilometers towards south. 5 kilometers towards south. Okay, and then turns to the right. His right. Now A is in south direction. His right is ours left, right? So we have to go left side of ours. Okay, how many kilometers? After walking 3 kilometers. That means 3 kilometers. Okay, he turns to the left and walks 5 kilometers. Okay, again he turns. He is in this direction. Again he turns to the left. This is the left and this is the right. Now we have to go downwards. Why? Because means A is walking left side, right? Now 5 kilometers left. Okay. Now finally at what direction he is? Okay. Now he is in south direction. Okay. The answer is south. Now this is the question. D walked 20 meters towards north. Then she turned right and walks 30 meters. Then she turns right and walks 35 meters. Then she turned left and walks 15 meters, and again she turns left and walks 15 meters. This is the question. We have to solve the answer. Okay. Let's take D. Okay. D is the point. D walked 20 meters towards north. Towards north means upwards, right? Straight. 20 meters. Okay. Towards north, I am giving upward arrow mark, and she turned right and walks 30 meters. Okay. Yes. Now she is in north direction. Her right is ours right. Right. So she turned right and walks 30 meters. Okay. Now then she turns right and walks 35 meters, and again she turns right. Okay. Now she is in this direction. Okay. Right means this is the left. Upward is left and downward is right. Okay. Again she turns right and walks 35 meters. From here to here it's 20 meters. Okay. And then again 15 meters we have to take. Why? Because means it's 35 meters. 15 meters. Okay. Yeah. This total distance is 20 plus 15, 35. Okay. 35 meters. Then she turned left and walks 15 meters. She turns left and walks 15 meters. Now she is in south direction. Her left is ours right. If she is in south direction means ours right is hers left. Okay. Ours right is this side. Right. Now walks 15 meters. Okay. And again she turns left and walks 15 meters. Now she is facing this side. Left means upward and right means downward, right? She is facing this side. Left means upward and right means downward, right? Now again she turns left and walks 15 meters up to here. Okay. This is the question, and what we have to solve is in which direction and how many meters is she from starting point, right? In which direction? From starting point. This is the starting point. Okay. Now she's final point is this one. Okay. So from starting point to final point, what is the direction? We have to check. Okay. This is the east direction. Okay. This is east, west, north, south, right? This is the east direction. In which direction is she now? East direction. East. Okay. And then how many meters is she from starting point? This is the starting point. This is the final point. And how many meters we have to calculate? We have to calculate this distance. Got it? We have to calculate this distance. From here to here it is 30 meters. And from here to here it is 15 meters. 30 meters plus 15 meters means 45 meters. 45 meters east. This is the answer for this question. This is the question we have to solve now. Okay. Geeta walks 80 meters towards south, then turns to her right and starts walking straight till she completes another 80 meters. Then again, turning to her left, she walks for 60 meters. She turns left and walks for 80 meters. How far is she from initial point? And this is the question and we have to solve the answer. Now first, Geeta walks 80 meters towards south. Now take one point. Geeta means take it as G. Okay. Starts walks towards south. Okay. South means downwards. 80 meters. Represent 80 meters here towards south. And then she turns to her right and start walking straight till she completes another 80 meters. Okay. From this point, she turns right. Now, Geeta is in which direction? South direction, right? Her right is our left, while she is facing in south direction. Okay. Our left. Okay. From this point, we have to go left till 80 meters. Again, 80 meters. Got it? So, give this arrow. Why? Because means she is walking in this direction. Okay? Then again, turning to her left, she walks for 60 meters. Okay? She is in this direction. Turning to her left. Left means downwards. Come downwards and take it as 60 meters. Okay? This is the 60 meters. And again, she turns left and walks for 80 meters. Now, she is in south direction. Left, taking left means ours right. Taking left means she is in south direction. Taking left means ours right. Okay? Ours right direction, and again she walks for 80 meters until this point. 80 meters. How far is she from initial point? Okay. Here, what is the initial point? Here, G is the initial point and this is the final point. Now, we have to calculate this distance. Okay. This from here to here, it's 80 meters and from here to here, it's 60 meters. Isn't it? 80 plus 60, 140 meters. What is the answer here? 140 meters is the answer. Okay. Now, Geeta is 140 meters from initial point is the answer for this particular question. I'll explain one more time. Let's take Geeta as G. G walks 80 meters towards south. Okay. And she takes right and walks 80 meters. If she is in south direction, her right means our left. Okay. So, I am going in this way. Okay. 80 meters. And again, she turned left and she is in this direction, and again she turned left. Left means downwards. Okay. And walks for 60 meters. Then she turns left. Okay. Now again she is in south direction. Her left is our right. I am drawing in this direction. Okay. And walks for 80 meters. Okay. what is the question here means how far is he from initial point. Okay, this is the initial point and this is the final point. We have to calculate this distance, and from here to here it's 80 meters, and from here to here we already know this is 60 meters. Okay, now we have to calculate 80 plus 60, that is 140 meters is the answer for this question. Okay, what is the question here? A drove his car for 50 kilometers north. Then he turned left and drove for 100 kilometers, and again he turned left and drove another 50 kilometers and turned left and drove 120 kilometers. Okay, how far he actually drove his car from starting point? Take A is here. Okay, A drove his car 50 kilometers north. Okay, 50 kilometers north. Then he turned left. His left, now he is facing in north direction. His left is our left. Okay, now he turned left and drove for 100 kilometers. 100 kilometers. Okay, and again he turned left. Okay, now he is in this direction. Now left is downwards, right is upwards, right? So again he turned left and drove another 50 kilometers. Okay, up to this point, 50 kilometers, and turned left and drove 120 kilometers left. Now he is in south direction. His left means our right. Okay, and turned left and drove 120 kilometers. Left means our right, 120 kilometers. Okay, from here to here 100 kilometers. From here to here 20 kilometers. Okay, so total is 120 kilometers. How far he actually drove his car from starting point? Now this is the starting point, got it right, and this is the final point. From here to here, what is the distance? 20 kilometers. Now what is the answer here? 20 kilometers. Okay, this is the answer for this particular question. Okay, here what they have asked means how far he actually drove his car from starting point. This is the starting point and this is the final point. We have to calculate this distance, right? From here to here, what is the distance? 20 kilometers. From here to here, what is the distance? 20 kilometers. So the answer is 20 kilometers. Okay, Ramu started walking 30 meters towards north. Then he turns right and walks 40 meters. Now he turns right and walks 50 meters. Now turning left, he walks 20 meters. Again he turns left and walks 20 meters. Finally turning left, he walks 20 meters. In which direction and how far is he now? Okay, this is the question. Ramu S. R. Okay, Ramu started walking 30 meters towards north. North means upward. Okay, 30 meters. Then he turns right and walks 40 meters. Now Ramu is in north direction. His right is our right. Okay, then he turns right and walks 40 meters. Now he turns right and again he turns right and walks 50 meters. Okay, from here to here it's 30. From here to here we have to take 20. 30. Now Ramu is in south direction. His left is our right. Okay. Now turning left, our right. He walks 20 meters. Okay. Again he turns left and walks 20 meters. Now he is in this point. Now he is facing this direction. Left is upwards and right is downwards, right? Okay. Again he turns left and walks again 20 meters. Finally turning left, he walks 20 meters. And again finally he turns left and walks 20 meters. Here to here. Okay. 20 meters. In which direction and how far is he now? Okay, this is the question. In which direction Ramu is now? From starting point, here is the starting point and the final point is this one. Okay, now this is the east direction, isn't it? East, west, north, south. So east direction. East. And how far is he now? From here to here we have to calculate the distance. Yes, as already we know, this distance is equivalent to this distance. Okay, so it's 40 meters. Initial point to final point, the distance is 40 meters. So here what is the answer? 40 meters east is the answer for this question. Okay, these are all some basic examples we have to know definitely. Okay, if we are thorough about basics, we can solve another level. Okay, yeah, in this class I have discussed some lengthy questions. Why? Because means if we discuss lengthy questions means we can get more clarity about those questions by thinking about that particular topic. Okay, so I have discussed here some lengthy questions. You can definitely understand these questions. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.